Go to Shanghai. Demolition has seized on a former sex slave site run by the Japanese military during the Second World War. This follows protest against erasing the memory of war crimes and is part of a broader movement, not only to preserve such sites, but to turn them into museums. Cui Huiyao reports.
This Shikumen building on Gongping Road was built in the 1920s and occupied during World War II by the Japanese Navy, who turned it into a brothel with 17 rooms. At its busiest time, more than 40 women of different nationalities were forced to work as sex slaves, or so-called comfort women, in the building. Since the brothel was shut down at the end of the war, the building has been home to a number of families. But the Hongkou district government took control last November, and all of the residents were moved out. Demolition work began 3 days ago, and most of its interior has been destroyed.
They started demolishing it last Sunday. They were going to tear the entire place down in 3 days.
Professor Su Zhiliang, who has been studying the issue of comfort women for decades, says the building documents the history of a very dark period for Shanghai and should have been protected.
This comfort house was managed by a Japanese veteran named Shakishita Kumazo at the time. His son witnessed the entire history of women being raped in this house and later wrote a book in 1990 that documented all the details. Therefore, this site serves as a testament to Shanghai's tumultuous 20th century history and should not have been demolished.
However, the Hongkou district government says the building was not listed as a protected historic relic, so the work was perfectly legal. Many other former brothels exist in the district, and some people want to see them protected.
We believe it was all done in a legal manner. But given there are different opinions, we have suspended the process and will invite experts and cultural relic protection institutions to re-evaluate this site.
There were once around 160 such comfort houses like this one here on Gongping Road. However, the vast majority of them have already been demolished. Some people would like to see the rest of them be saved or even turned into an education site.
As the evidence of the Sino-Japanese War, places like this should be saved. From the architectural perspective, these Shikumen buildings should be saved as well.
Since these comfort houses are emblematic of the dark side of Shanghai's history, I believe they should not only be saved, but also turned into a memorial or museum that teaches the young generation about the history, so that people won't forget what happened in Shanghai during that period.
Professor Su is calling on the government to take action to save the remaining comfort houses in Shanghai by including those with significant historic values in the existing categories of protected buildings. Cui Huiyao, ICS for CCTV, Shanghai.